What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 18 of Touched by an Angel, where we go all around the world. We meet ordinary people, have ordinary conversations that transform their life. So let's see what God does. What's up, young fella?
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm chilling, man. It's a pleasure and an honor.
Yes,
and
sir.
just for the record, I just met you 30 seconds ago, correct?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So we're going to jump right into it, right? If I were to say that you can add this one thing to your life and it'll make your life so much better, or you could take this one thing away from your life and it'll make your life so much better, what would you add, or what would you take away?
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. What would I add?
Or take away?
I'd take away all the violence.
All the violence. So the violence, this black on black crime, all this shooting thing, that bothers you.
Yes, yes.
What
yes.
about it bothers you? Did you have a situation, or is it just so overwhelming and so dangerous? What about it bothers you so much?
It's just the fact that when I grew up in a family, a nice family, you know what I mean? And I understand that goes around the world, you know what I mean? And everybody got big families, you know what I mean? Good families, you know what I mean? Good families, you know what I mean? And everybody deserves to live.
Wow, that's amazing.
Everybody deserves to live.
Yeah, so you grew up in a nice, loving family. So you were nurtured in love. So when you see this gun violence and all that, it's the opposite of what you were nurtured in. And it sounds like you know for a fact how beneficial the family is.
Yes,
and when you talk about all this black on black crime, all this gun violence, it goes against the very nature of the family with all the benefits.
Yes, sir.
You're a brilliant man. You're brilliant. And let me tell you something else. You're well spoken.
I'm just speaking experience.
It's not what you saying, it's how you saying it. So you know what that leads me to believe? You had some very influential people in your life with some good skills that led you the right way.
I would say so.
Yes. So who was instrumental in leading you? Because here's the thing, it's no luck that's going to happen. It has to be intentional. Someone intentionally put these blessings, planted these seeds in you. Someone intentionally did it. Who was it? Who would you get that credit to?
The man upstairs.
God. Wow.
The man upstairs. That's all I can say.
So who led you to God? Who was instrumental in leading you, introducing you to the great I am, the wonderful counselor, the author and finisher of our faith? Who was instrumental in leading you to the Lord?
Wow.
Interactions like this?
Yes, sir.
My man,
Yes, sir.
that's a blessing. Can I tell you what I feel from you? I walk around saying touched by an angel, but I feel like you're really an angel. You feel me? Because see, you're angelic. What's coming out of you, I look at the exterior, but it don't match what's coming out of you. What's coming out of you is like magic, man. What's coming out of you is power. But here's the thing, it's covered with grace. So you're not just out here boldly proclaiming it. No, it's covered with grace. You got style and grace with it. You know what God is? He's a God of grace and mercy. So you walking in the image and in the likeness of the Lord, my man, and I don't even know if you realize it. Can I tell you something else?
Yes, sir.
You've been following the wrong people sometime in your life and it led you astray, and then sometime you got away from that godliness that's in you, and you force yourself and you change your mind to make you accept it, because the God in you wouldn't allow you to accept it. But over the time you force yourself to accept mediocrity. Am I touching on anything?
Yes, you are, brother.
Touch on that a little bit, because I'm saying, listen, this is real deal. I ain't just out here playing around. God sent me out here. He stopped and said, this him right there. So here we are. What am I touching on?
Touching on power, life, love. How I look at it. Let me tell you how I look at it. I look at it. First things first is life. Life, that's first. You can't go nowhere without living.
Yeah, everything starts with that breath. And then I got you. Go ahead.
So then after that, gotta have some love. Gotta have some love. it's a good feeling to have that
I love you. There it is. It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling.
And that seed was birthed in you from that amazing family, that family unit that you came up in. Let me tell you something about life. You wouldn't have the desire for an amazing family like you grew up in if you didn't have the ability to create it. So everything you desire, all the grace and the elegance you got on the inside of you, God gave you that because you got to put that out and create the life you desire to have.
Yes, yes.
It's already in you because all the answers to life problems are in the mirror. But here's the thing. Are you bold enough to accept what you see, and are you disciplined enough to reframe the portrait?
That's a good question. But you know what? For me, yes, 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 all yes, all yes.
And I believe it because I feel it.
All yes, because you know why? At the end of my day, of my life, I want to be able to turn around and look up and see the same brother that's next to me up there.
There it is. So when you go through the pearly gates, you want to see all the other. So listen, you are family oriented. You know what you're supposed to be? You're supposed to be running like a camp facility. You're supposed to be running a non-profit organization, taking the youth to camp and the fish and all that. You're supposed to be out here being part of the solution. You got the gifts in you.
Yeah, I appreciate the man upstairs for that because what it's become, it wouldn't be none of this.
But guess what the man upstairs want me to tell you? He waiting for you. Yeah. He waiting for you because guess what? He never bought that perception you tried to sell him that this is okay life, this mediocrity is for you. He already know you got greatness all over you. He put the greatness in you. He waiting for you, and then you don't gotta do much. All you gotta do is this. I'm ready. And take that first step. And then he gonna match it, and then he gonna elevate, and he gonna want you to match him. Now y'all rolling. Now you get into that place you want to be. Now you're a leader because guess what? You already are that. You just didn't demonstrate that because you didn't accept it. You didn't develop it and then give it to the world. God ain't gonna let you go out there and you're not prepared. All this is preparation. This is spiritual boot camp. You're amazing, my man. You're important, you're necessary, and you're sufficient. See, we all got problems, strengths, weaknesses, insecurities, and fears. Me, you, everybody. The key is don't let them have you.
Right.
See, listen, unforgiveness, fear, doubt, all that, it knock on my door every day. Guess what I do? I act like nobody knocking. I ain't answering that door. That's how much you got to own your life. You got to take control of your life. So when they ask you, because you feel you're amazing, man. When they see you and say, damn, you glowing now after you talk to the bull, what happened to you? This is what you tell them. Tell them I just been touched by an angel.
I just been touched by an angel.
There it is, my man. I love you, brother. You got grace and love on the inside of you, and the world needs that.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I thank all y'all for watching this video. This man is a man of love and grace. God is all on the inside of him. Listen, hopefully you can feel what I feel, because if you did, you would never be the same. I thank you all for watching. Be great. More importantly, be blessed.
Thank you.